Hello, sir.
Hello.
Welcome to Brunswick Mazda. My name's Josh.
My name's Ryan.
Ryan?
Yes.
Well, Ryan, what kind of information can I get you today?
Well, today what I'm looking to hopefully do, I want to see if I can find a car that can replace one of my two vehicles that I currently have.
Okay.
Right now I have a Prius and I have a Ford Fusion, and I'm not really sure which one I want to get rid of yet, but I'm primarily looking for something with good gas mileage. I'm looking for something that's really safe. I have a wife and two kids that'll be riding with me, so really safety is the name of the game. And I go on trips, so I like something with maybe a little extra space.
Excellent. Well, just right off the bat, I think a Mazda 3 might work really good for you.
Okay.
It is smaller in size like your current vehicles. The Fusion's just going to be a little bit bigger. I do have two different trim levels. You can get the 5-door hatchback, or you can even get the 4-door sedan. The hatchback's a lot more versatile, so it might be just enough room for you. I actually have one sitting right here on my showroom floor.
Okay.
If you just want to take a look at this, do you like the design of it?
Yeah, it actually looks great.
Okay. So
I even like the color.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's the all-new color from Mazda, and as well as the interior trim. It's got the almond interior. But since you like the car, there are 6 different trim levels. I'll just tell you a little bit more about it. You were talking about miles per gallon, safety ratings.
Yes.
It's got all of that. Right here, you're going to save up to $3,250 in fuel costs over 5 years. So you're definitely going to be saving a lot there. It gets up to 38 miles on the highway.
Oh, wow.
So what are you getting now in your...
My Fusion is more like 31 or 32 on the highway.
Okay.
So that's going to be a big upgrade.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I can actually just go the whole car with you.
Absolutely.
The way Mazda designed their new engine, SkyActiv technology, they built it with a really high compression ratio to make it really peppy, really aggressive on the roads. It's got so much technology in it now, where they were able to make it really torquey and a lot of horsepower at the same time, and without losing any kind of performance.
Great.
So it's got 2.5 liter in it. And also, on top of that, I do have an iPad with an app on it that will show you a lot more about SkyActiv technology, and we can go over that later on.
Okay.
Since we're up here, right here is the front emblem. It's actually going to be a safety feature. It's called Smart City Brake Support. In between 2 and 19.5 miles an hour driving during the city. I don't know if you do drive during the city a lot.
I drive in the city from time to time. A lot of it's highway driving.
Okay.
But city's always a big part of it.
Okay. Well, that will definitely help in the city. What it does is the car right in front of you, say if it stops abruptly and you're not looking around, maybe you're giving your kid a cookie in the back seat or something, I don't know. It'll stop completely right behind that car for about 3 seconds. Okay. And then it'll make you take control over the car again. But it's just there for your safety.
Great.
Okay. That being said, you do have a lot more sensors up in the front there. You have the Mazda radar cruise control. It's going to set certain distances in between each car. Say you're on the highway, you've got your cruise control set. Somebody cuts you off, you're going to go back to that distance that you originally were at. Okay. Also in the front end, you're going to have the bi-xenon headlights, fog lights, and if we come over here, actually let's go over to the back. Let's get more to the versatility part of it.
Okay.
You do have the 5-door hatchback, more like a smaller SUV. You do have the 60/40 folding rear seats. Folds pretty much all the way flat. I'll grab the other one just so you can fully see it. Is that sufficient enough room for you?
It looks like that would give me great space.
Okay. So you think that this car would work as far as space goes?
Yeah.
Excellent. Underneath here, you're going to have a spare tire. And since I'm talking about the spare tire, it does come with roadside assistance for 3 years, 36,000 miles, as well as 3 years, 36,000 miles for bumper-to-bumper warranty. And that being said, it'll have a 5-year, 60,000 powertrain as well. And that's just straight factory. We also offer extended warranties. Back here, you're going to have a backup camera, and I can show you that later on. It's going to be displayed on the big screen in the front here. If you come over here, I can show you some more options. You got the Mazda Advanced Keyless Entry. If you grab the key, here is the key. It's going to be the standard key. It's going to unlock the doors, lock the doors. But this is advanced keyless entry. You can press the button once, it'll lock them all. Oh, I pressed it. That other door's open. Hang on a second, I gotta show you this. Alright. Locks all the doors, unlocks all the doors.
So it won't work if there's a door open. Would it work if there was a key inside?
If the key's inside, no.
Okay.
Actually, talking about that, say you said you have a wife, 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Say if your wife's going grocery shopping or something, she could just keep it in her purse.
She doesn't have to pull the keys out. That's excellent.
Right? Actually, Ryan, if you just want to hop in, I can go over some more options inside. You do have the leather seats. Is that something that you were going for? Because there are a lot of different trim levels that you can downgrade and save some money.
Yeah, I think that leather and heated seats were something that we talked about and really would like.
Excellent. Well, it's going to have the leather seats, heated seats, power seats. It does go down and up. You know, get yourself situated, get comfortable in there. The steering wheel is telescopic, so you know where like the normal tilt would be on any car?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll pull out towards you, up and down. It is like, it's called telescopic steering. So that will come standard as well. You'll have the power windows, power locks, power mirrors, traction control, tire pressure monitoring system, adaptive front lighting system. This is something that I didn't go over in the front. The lights will actually move side to side during the night. Say if you're going around corners, around bends, that'll activate there. You also have lane departure warning system going over 44 miles per hour. If you start veering off into a lane, say if you're traveling with the kids late one night, you're dozing off, it'll beep.
Oh wow.
Okay. And if you actually hold this key in here right now, just do me a favor, hold the brake, start it up for me. Right now you're hearing the new SkyActiv technology. Right now it's heating up all the catalytic converters, and it'll like quiet down after about 30 seconds. That being said, I'll just go over to the blind spot monitoring system. It's a huge new safety feature as well, since safety is your key. Right here, you see that little emblem?
Yes.
They'll actually light up if anybody's in your blind spot. You'll have one in each mirror. With that being lit up, if you use your turn signal at the same time, it'll beep inside the car, giving you a secondary heads up on somebody's there. Do not turn in that lane.
That's great. With all the distractions inside, that would be nice to have that looking out.
So you really think you would use that a lot? Okay. Fully avoids all of your blind spots anymore. It keeps you from having to turn your head from side to side. Also, you have your lane departure warning system up here, as well as your digital speedometer. You're going to have digital speedometer there and there. Is that pretty well eye level for you?
Yeah, it actually looks correct.
Okay. And I'm sure your wife's going to be driving the car too, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you can also adjust in the settings in the screen to make it at her eye level as well.
Okay.
Okay. You can go ahead and just hit that once, and then you know how you have like a standard key now in your Fusion?
Yes.
Okay. It's not push button start, so if you just turn it halfway, it's going to go into accessory mode, power on the car without actually fully starting the engine. You also have Bluetooth info screen here. If you press the button once and then twice, it's going to go into that accessory mode that I was talking about.
Okay. So it's like turning my key halfway.
Exactly. So here's going to be the info screen. It's going to be displayed down there. It's going to tell you all of your averages, all your basic fuel economy, and how many miles left you have on the gas tank. You have auto lights, fog lights. This is going to be your Mazda radar cruise control that I was talking about earlier. It's going to set that distance. Okay. I'm going to hop on the other side, go over some of the interior features for the navigation, etc. Let's just unlock this here. All right. This is also going to be a one-touch open moonroof. So you just press it once, opens, it does fold into the car instead of going outside. Okay. You do have the auto dimming mirror here. as well as the touchscreen. This is going to be touchscreen, and then you also have a commander switch. This is going to be something that you're going to be able to use like a joystick. It's something more hands-on experience than rather just knowing how to use it right off the rip.
Absolutely.
It's going to be more of a European style. This is all new to Mazda. It's really cool when you get the hang of it. You do have your heated seats, 3 levels right here. You have your dual zone climate control. You can set 2 separate sides, each temperature. I'm sure you're, I don't know how you are with your wife, but
I like it cold and she likes it hot.
I got it. So you got 60, over there, 90 over here. That'll work perfect for her and you. Turn that off here. Then you got your CD player down here. As well as the CD player, you have the USB ports, aux port, and power outlet. And this little rubber piece is going to be where you hide the SD card. The SD card is going to update your road maps anytime you want. I know you travel a lot, so yes, it's going to be really easy to do that.
Great.
Okay. All right. So, with the touchscreen being here, you got navigation. You can go zoom in, zoom out. You can select your points wherever you want it to go. And that being said, you got your home screen. This is going to be your home screen every time you start the car. You have your Bluetooth. I can't connect your phone right now. I will do that right before we go on the drive.
Perfect.
And then you got your entertainment. You can set, FM, Pandora, Stitcher, XM. It's got everything that you want music-wise. It does have the Bose stereo as well, so it's going to be really good sound quality. One key feature that I want to point out is the favorites. As opposed to having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 presets, you can set up to 50 different favorites. Right now, 96.5 is set up, so you can just back out and go to your favorites anytime you want. They're all going to be right there.
Great.
Okay. Do you like all the features in this car? I mean, is this kind of what you're striving for?
I tell you what, Josh, this sounds like a winner. I'm ready to drive it.
Let's go for a spin. You're really going to like the drive.